Jesse is an old soul, whether he believes it or not. You believe this now. He's an old soul, and he knows how to put the words together.
Yeah.
He really does. And that's something I just don't have. It is a gift, and it is something that needs to be expressed, and he knows how to do it.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree.
He is able to take his emotion and express it openly, so people understand it. If I was able to express it in my time, it was through my guitar or my playing. Yeah. But to be able to take the emotion that I have inside of me and be able to verbalize it, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And he has. If you want to know who the kid is, you have to listen to his music.
Yeah.
You have to watch him perform his stuff. Then you'll know who Jesse is. Because otherwise you may not. He has a really good way of hiding.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where he comes out of a shell. It's cool.
It's kind of like his catalyst.
Yep.
You know, we've had old artists, you know, like James Taylor, Tom Petty, you know, some of these old singer-songwriters that used to write these amazing songs with just 3 chords. But they used to tell these stories, and even in some of the recordings and concerts, they would sit down and they would just talk about their songs. And if you have the opportunity to go see Jesse play live, or to be even at someone's house and he's playing there, when he gets loose and he starts to get kind of comfortable, he'll start to play a song, but he talks about his song. And I don't even know if he realizes that he does it. He kind of gives you this little explanation of why and what he wrote the song about. Sometimes it takes a few drinks to kind of get like that, but he reminds me of some of those old singer-songwriters like James Taylor and those artists that were so captivating that they could stand on stage by themselves and tell a story, sing a song, and have people just sit and listen and just really connect with that person. They don't need drums, they don't need violins, they don't need all those other instruments. It's just a very honest, real, emotional piece of art. And I think Jesse really brings that to the table. And I don't know very many people nowadays who are able to do that. Jesse's one of those few artists that sounds exactly on tape as he does live. You know, he has that ability to just be himself, whether he's behind a microphone, whether he's in front of somebody.
Into the lyrics.
Everything I've got comes out in my songs. But if you were to meet me in person, you would never get that from me.
Is it easy for you to put out in your music?
It's easier for me, instead of telling you something face to face, just sitting here and saying something to you that most people don't like conflict. I don't like conflict either. And it's easier for me to write a song and play it and sing it to you to get the message across that I care about you, or I want to spend time with you, or how I feel about it. I write songs to play them for people. I want to touch them.
He started bringing these songs, and the words started touching me. And I go, wow, were you there when I went through this? Oh, Dad, I was just writing a song. But he somehow knows. These little stories come out of him.
What kind of advice would you give to your son?
Be yourself. Don't be anything you're not. Show them who you are, and you don't have to show them anything more than that, because I think they'll accept for who you are. I really do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fluff out there right now.
There sure is.
Not into fluff. Everybody can have money and fluff.
Yeah.
But the honesty and the integrity of the whole thing is, I think, Will's out.
He grabbed the letters and gathered them in his hands. Doc, could you give these to my brother and my dad? And when they asked you, why didn't he just call? Tell them I was riding